This is a program in which we add the first 10 integer numbers. You know all the first 10 integer number comprises of, it is simply an addition of the positive integer number starting from 1. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. So it gives you the value of 55. So if you sum all these numbers, 55 is your addition value of all these integer numbers. So your final answer which you must get is 55. Of course, we already know that your microcontroller will always go with your hexadecimal value of this particular number. So we'll take out the hexadecimal value of 55. So how to take? It's simply 55. I'll divide 55 by 16. So it is approximately 16 3s are 48 and 7 is remaining. I can't divide it further. So my hex value of 55 is 37. So 37. So at your final destination registers, it will be your 0x00000037. Okay, so your last number, it will be 37. Okay, so total number of bits is 32 bits. Okay, so this is your final answer which you must get in your destination register. Now let's go and look at the code part which we have written and try to analyze it. Okay, so the very first thing is, so the area is your keyword, sum is the name given to the area, and it is code area and it is in read only memory. Okay, so I have explained it, right? So area is in which you have writing your code. The name which is given to this particular area is sum, and it is in the permission which is given as read only memory. Okay, now so after entry and start, so this is where your code begins. Okay, so let's go step by step and do our tracing there and there itself. Okay, so the very first register which I have taken is R5. So I have taken register R5. Okay, R5 is my first register, and then I have R0. Okay, I'll just write down the name of the registers which we have used in this program. R0 I have used, R1 I have used, and R5, R0, R1. Okay, here I have R4. Okay, so R4 I have. Okay, that's it. Fine, cool. So we'll begin our execution. So in my first step, okay, just try to make it here itself. So move R5 comma #10. So #10 is your R5 is register as used as your counter register. So it is set to 10. Okay, so it starts decrementing, and whenever your R5 value is equal to 0, it stops its execution. So this is where your addition is being done. Okay, so after 1 it encounters 0, so that it is your ending. So it is used as your counter. So next I am giving R0 0. So move R0 comma 0 means, so R0 is getting the value 0. Next move R1 comma #1. So it means that R1 I am giving the value 1. I am putting a loop here. Okay, so this is for your iteration. To perform your any repeated operations, I'll use this particular keyword called as loop here. Okay, so your loop starts here. Okay, so what is your loop states? Let's see. Add R0 comma R0 comma R1. It means that add your R0 and R1, store the result in R0. So I'll add my R0 value and R1. So that is 0 plus 1. So my sum is 1. I'll add this 1 to R0. So this is what happening in this particular line. Okay. Now let's go to the subsequent line. Okay. So next line is add R1 comma 1. So I'll increment by 1 here. So I'm adding 1 to this R1 so that it has become 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. My R1 value is 2. Okay. Next, subtract. Okay, subtract R5 comma hash 1. Okay, I'm just subtracting my counter value, so that 10 minus 1 will be 9. Compare your R5 value with 0, whether your 9 is equal to 0. 9 is not equal to 0. Next instruction, it is BNE loop. BNE means branch if not equal to. If it is equal, then your instruction will directly jump to this particular line. Since it is not equal to 0, only if the previous condition is not equal to, then go back to this particular thing. So where it has to go? It has to enter back to the loop again. Okay. So I hope so you are understanding. I'll repeat it again. See this particular instruction. So R5 is compared with 0. Is it equal to 0? 9 is not equal to 0. If this particular number was equal to 0, the execution directly would have jumped here. Since it is not equal to 0, branch if not equal to, go back to your loop. So loop, it comes back here. Okay. So my second iteration starts now. So what does second iteration? So R0 comma R1. So your R0 and R1 value is added. 1 plus 2 is 3. So in your second iteration, so it is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Next, R1 is incremented by 1. So your R1 2 plus 1 will be 3 again here. Next, subtract your R5 value so that your 9 has become 8. Compare your R5 value. 8 is not equal to 0. So it then again goes back to this. So it will add your R0 and R1 so that it will become 6. Again your R1 will be incremented so that it will become 4. Okay. Then I'll subtract R1 so that 8 by 7. So 7 is not equal to 0. Again likewise this kind of operations will be performed until and unless your R5 is equal to 0. So when your R5 is 0, we'll be getting your R0 value. Okay, so that is R0 value. I'll be approximately getting my final answer was 55. Okay, so your 55 will be stored in your R0. Okay, so if it was equal to, so when your R5 is equal to 0, there is an instruction called as LDR R4 comma equal to result. Okay, so LDR means load register. What I want to load? R4 comma hash equal to result. So where is my result which I am declaring? So intermediate result I am declaring it in a separate block, which you must observe here. Okay, so this is my separate block which is used to keep my intermediate result apart from your main program. So again it is a separate block of a code where I have written area data2 is the name which is given to this particular area, and the type is data. We are not writing any code here. What is the permission which is given? Read write mode, because intermediately these values which I am changing, first it is 0, 1, 3, 6, again 6 plus 4 10. Okay, 10 plus 5 15. Okay, so 15 plus 6. Okay, Okay, 15 plus 6, 22. Okay, these are all the intermediate results which will be stored here in this particular data. So the mode of operations or permission which I have given for this is read-write mode. I hope so you are able to understand this. Okay, so now after completing this, next LDR R4 comma equal to result. So equal to result specifies that if a block is being stored here, equal to there will be some or the other address which is being allocated to this 0000, some address which is pointing to this particular location. That address will be stored into your R4. So your R4, when the next instruction str R0 comma bracket of R4, it means that whatever the value which is present in there in your R4. Okay, so here my value equal to result, I am having the value 55. So 55 will be stored in your R0. So what is the hexadecimal value of 55? My hexadecimal value of 55 is 37, as we have calculated at the beginning. So 37 will be stored in your R0. Let's start our execution. Okay, so I'll just begin our execution. Start looking at your register. So register window, I'll start my execution. So it is first R5 is set to 10, that is A is given. So 10, hexadecimal value of 10 is A. Next R0 is 0, R1 is 1. Next I started my loop here again, add R0 comma R1, 0 plus 1. Okay, so this one is stored. Next I incremented my R1 by 1 so that your R1 value is 2. Then subtract my R5 value, so from 10 it has become 9. Next compare instruction, it is not equal to, it will go back again. So it will go back to your R0. As you can see here, please observe your R5 value, it has been decrementing. Okay, now your value of R5 is 8. Similarly, I will be continuously pressing your F11. So it has become 7. It has become 6. Became 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Now your R5 is equal to 0. So your next instruction BNE loop will not be executed. Okay, so I'll again press F11 so that your R4 will be getting your resultant value. Okay, so R4 has got this particular address location of the result. Now the value associated with the R4 will be stored in your R0. So please observe, R0 I have got my value as 37. So here is your final answer, that is 0x00, that is 37 is being stored. You can just try to make some changes in this particular program by adding first 5 integers or the even number and even integers. Okay, first 10 odd integers, or any kind of changes which you can make into this particular code. So this is all about the program which is used to add the first 10 integer number and display the result in the particular window. Thank you all.